Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today we have an exciting topic for you, something a lot of you are really curious about. We're talking about OPC, a dietary supplement that's been getting a lot of attention lately. You'll find out if you'll benefit from OPC or if you should stay away from it. Get ready. So stay tuned and watch the video until the very end. OPC stands for oligomeric proanthocyanidins. Sounds complicated, but it's not. These substances are powerful antioxidants found in grape seeds. But what does that mean for our health? Is OPC really a miracle cure or just another health fad? In advertisements, they're often touted as a cure-all, supposedly helping with everything from wrinkles to cancer. But be careful. We did our research and will present you with the facts. No bull. Before you all run out and fill your shelves with OPC supplements, let's take a closer look. OPC is found in many fruits and plants, but it's especially abundant in grape seeds. These antioxidants are said to fight free radicals in the body, protecting against cell damage. That sounds fantastic, of course. But like all supposed miracle cures, there are two sides to the OPC story. There are many studies that prove the positive effects of OPC, but also some that need to be critically examined. Advertisements often exaggerate, and it's important to separate scientific facts from marketing promises. OPC can certainly contribute to a healthy diet, but it's not a miracle cure that solves all problems. So, before you spend your money on expensive dietary supplements, do your research and maybe even talk to a doctor or nutritionist. It's always better to make an informed decision. Because as with all health products, there are no miracle cures, only supplements to a healthy lifestyle. So buckle up, because things are about to get interesting. We'll look at the scientific studies, weigh the pros and cons, and find out if OPC really lives up to the hype. Stay tuned until the end of the video. Let's find out together if OPC really is a miracle cure or just a waste of time. Let's go. Imagine this. You're sitting in a sunny park, enjoying a delicious picnic and happily eating grapes. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and everything feels perfect. But did you know that inside the tiny seeds of these grapes lies a true wonder of nature? These inconspicuous seeds contain a substance known as OPC. What many people don't know, hidden inside the seeds of these sweet fruits is a real powerhouse, OPC. OPC stands for oligomeric proanthocyanidins, a group of compounds found in many plants but especially abundant in grape seeds. OPC belongs to a group called polyphenols. Polyphenols are a large group of chemical compounds found in plants, known for their health benefits. These are plant substances known for their antioxidant effects. Antioxidants are important because they help protect our bodies from damage caused by free radicals. Antioxidants protect our cells from harmful influences, the so-called free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules that can damage cells by stealing electrons from other molecules. Free radicals are created, for example, by environmental toxins, smoking, or UV radiation. These factors can increase the production of free radicals in our body and lead to oxidative stress. They can damage our cells and contribute to various diseases. Long-term damage from free radicals can lead to chronic illnesses like heart disease, cancer, and premature aging. OPC is said to have a particularly strong antioxidant effect, even stronger than vitamin C and E. Sounds great, right? This strong antioxidant effect makes OPC an interesting candidate for supporting our health. But hold on, before we all jump into a barrel of OPC, it's important to look at the scientific evidence and understand what the research really says about the benefits of OPC. What do the scientific studies say? The research on OPC is promising, but there are still many questions to be answered. Scientists are continuing to investigate how OPC can best be used and what health benefits it actually offers. OPC makes it possible. First things first, OPC isn't a magic bullet that makes wounds disappear overnight, but there are indications that OPC can support wound healing. That's because OPC has anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial effects. It's also said to promote the formation of collagen, an important component of our connective tissue. Studies have shown that OPC can improve wound healing after operations. For example, it's supposed to speed up the healing of C-section scars. OPC could also be helpful with other wounds, such as burns. However, further studies are needed here. Osteoporosis, also known as bone loss, is a serious disease that mostly affects older people. Could OPC offer a solution here? In fact, there are promising results from animal studies. In studies with rats, OPC was able to increase bone density and inhibit bone loss. That sounds pretty good. However, these results still need to be confirmed by studies on humans. Until then, a healthy diet, sufficient exercise, and plenty of vitamin D are still the best ways to prevent osteoporosis. Bacteria, not with OPC. Bacteria are everywhere, and most are completely harmless. However, some can cause illnesses like food poisoning. Could OPC give us an advantage here? OPC actually has an antimicrobial effect and can stop certain bacteria from growing. In studies, OPC was able to stop the growth of the bacteria Listeria monocytogenes. But that doesn't mean we can now carelessly eat raw meat or stop washing our hands. OPC isn't a free pass for bad hygiene. Focus on heart health. Can OPC help? Heart disease is one of the most common causes of death worldwide. Could OPC also contribute to health here? OPC is said to have a positive effect on our blood pressure and can lower it. This is important because high blood pressure is a risk factor for heart attack and stroke. OPC is also said to be able to improve cholesterol levels by lowering bad LDL cholesterol and increasing good HDL cholesterol. Sounds promising, but further studies are needed here as well to clearly prove the effect of OPC on heart health. Can OPC keep our brains sharp? Our brain is a complex organ that faces many challenges throughout our lives. Could OPC maybe even improve our thinking skills? OPC is said to protect our brain cells from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is linked to various neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Studies on rats have shown that OPC can improve memory and counteract age-related memory loss. Whether these results can be applied to humans, however, is still unclear. Better safe than sorry. Side effects of OPC. So, we've heard a lot of good things about OPC. But what about the downsides? Are there any side effects? The good news first, OPC is generally considered safe and well tolerated. However, side effects can occur when taking OPC, such as gastrointestinal issues, nausea, diarrhea, stomach pain, headaches, fatigue. In most cases, however, these side effects are mild and go away on their own. OPC and medications. A dangerous mix? Be careful if you are already taking medication, especially blood thinners. OPC can affect how certain medications work. So, it's really important to talk to your doctor or pharmacist before taking OPC, especially if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, have a medical condition, or regularly take medications. This way, you'll stay safe and avoid dangerous interactions. Conclusion. Is OPC a miracle cure or just hype? In the last few sections, we've taken a close look at OPC. We examined its origins, chemical structure, and potential health benefits. So, now we've looked at OPC from all angles. We've combed through scientific studies, gathered expert opinions, and analyzed user experiences. So, what's the bottom line? What can we take away from all this information? The fact is, OPC has many positive qualities and could prove to be a promising therapy option for various illnesses in the future. There are indications that OPC has antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and vascular protecting effects. However, most studies so far have only been conducted on animals or small groups of people. While these studies provide valuable clues, they are not enough to draw definite conclusions. To clearly prove the effects of OPC, further large-scale studies on humans are necessary. These studies should be well designed and controlled to provide reliable results. So, before you spend your money on expensive OPC products, talk to your doctor and wait for the results of further studies. It's important to make informed decisions and not be guided by hype or unproven claims. Stay critical and pay attention to scientifically sound information. We've reached the end of the video. We hope this video was helpful, and we'd be happy if you subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.